Welcome to EWN On The Couch, where we catch up with your favorites both on and off the field. Now, I'm very excited. We've got the people's physio, Uncle Hugh, the man who made it to 100 tournaments as physiotherapist for the Springbok Sevens side. Hugh Everson on the couch today. Welcome.
Thank you, Kato. Thank you for the opportunity to chat to you.
Congrats, over 100 tournaments with the Blitzbox. I know there's one other physio that did it, William Kuhn from Fiji.
Yes.
Did he give you a call when you reached your milestone?
Yes, most of the physios and of the management from other countries have congratulated me on achieving the milestone.
Any advice from them?
William's been there for approximately 15 years, if not more, with the Fiji team. And yeah, so, we're always sharing ideas and, sharing knowledge with each other.
But the Fijians are like a bit of an arch rival, aren't they, for the Blitzbox?
Yeah, I think with Sevens, we all live in the same hotel, and over the years we've become friends. And with us as physios, we try to have a social event here in Cape Town.
Oh, really?
We organize a get-together for the medical staff and conditioning staff at the hotel, and just to chat socially, because sometimes we become so busy during the week that we're actually passing each other most of the time, and we can't sit down and have a chat, meet for a glass of wine, etc.
And is Cape Town also one of their favorites?
Practically all the physios and medical teams on the circuit love Cape Town Sevens.
Like a gobstad.
Yeah.
What an honor for you to be part of the Sevens setup for so long. You were actually recruited by Paul True.
Being a student, I got involved with the SA Rugby outreach and injury prevention programs under the auspices of Dr. Ishmael Jakut. So I would often go out with Dr. Jakut and Joyce Morton, who taught me various strapping techniques to the smaller towns, to teach people about injury prevention and proper management of injuries. After studying, I went back to Kimberley, got involved with the Griquas amateur rugby teams. And in 2002, I was appointed to the SA Under-19 team, and I was involved with SA Under-19 and SA Schools from 2002 to about 2007. And in December 2007, October 2007 actually, I went on my first trip with Springbok Sevens when Paul True asked me to join them to go to Singapore. And I've been contracted officially since November 2007.
Wow.
So this has been my 12th season with the Sevens now.
Yeah, it's amazing. Now, working under Paul True is one of the coaches you worked under. You're currently working under Coach Neil Powell. What have you learned from each of the coaches you've worked under?
They're both very good tacticians and very good coaches. And I think I've learned a lot in terms of my professional career from both of them. And getting that trust from the coach, making a decision on whether or not to send a player home, and also respecting your decisions based on your professional opinion. Now,
working with Neil Powell now, you're very tight-knit. It's very clear that the Sevens setup in general actually is a very tight-knit family brotherhood setup. When you see a player go down, I'm sure you know if it's serious or not. How does that affect you? Because it's like a son or a brother going down. How does that affect you?
With any player getting injured, and I often explain to players, my job as Springbok Sevens physiotherapist or as a medical professional is to look after your well-being. And sometimes it means to protect you from yourself. Because as rugby players, they tend to brush off severity of injury, and they think, I can go on, whether it be a concussion, whether it be some other sort of injury. So I need to give them the proper guidelines, and sometimes make the unpopular decision to rule a player out of a tournament in conjunction with the tournament medical staff.
Now, we've seen on social media that the players always prank everyone. But has there ever been a time where management has stepped in and pulled one over the players?
You always need to be alert, and whether it be from slipping sugar into your bed or tossing your bedroom when you leave your door unlocked and things like that. So, you always have your wits about you when you're around the players. And again, when we go to do recovery, for argument's sake, when we used to have the tournament in Wellington, directly from the field we would go to the beach and do recovery in the cold water. So I'd always have my wits about myself, because I try to have eyes behind me in case they try to throw me into the sea again, which they have done before. So.
All right, before you go,
yeah.
we have a little game we play, Just Be Honest.
Okay.
Only yes or no answers.
Okay.
And obviously no lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is it true Tom Cruise gave you his number when you met?
No.
Have you ever suffered any rugby injuries?
Yes.
Has anyone ever mistaken you for a blitzbok?
Yes, they have, and you know, sometimes I'll claim it.
Apparently a few years back there was a night in Vegas. Is it true that a few of you missed your flight?
Yes.
What happens, what did you say? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, eh?
I suppose it does, but it was an honest mistake.
Oh, okay. He says innocently. Uncle Hugh or Hugh Everson,
Yes.
thank you so much for joining us on the couch. It's been an absolute privilege to have you here and also have you stick with the Sevens setup for so long. So thank you, and here's to another 100 tournaments.
Thank you, Katoa. Thanks for the invite.
There we go. Hugh Everson, the people's physio. Do check his journey with the Blitzbox. They're heading to a very important leg, Hong Kong and Singapore now, and then they'll hopefully wrap up the series. There we go. That's it for EWN on the couch.